Hi guys, this is my first video on EPLAN Electric P8. Today we are going to learn basics of EPLAN. We can say this as a demo for EPLAN Electric P8. We are going to work on the version 2022. Giving the background, just before version 2 2022, there was a version V2.7, V2.8, 2.9 SP1 and it looked totally different than current versions. This current version looks very similar to Microsoft Office applications like Word, Excel, etc. That is, if you can see the top ribbon, Files, Homes, Insert, Edit, View, etc. You can see this File, Home, Device, Connections, Tools, etc. in this current window. And this update gives ease of access to the people who are new to ePlan. They don't have to go to each function and find the required one. Here we are given with search bar. Here you can see the search bar where you can search whatever you want and there you go. But today we will go from scratch just to understand how is the software. Just a reminder, I may not be technically correct. Here we are not going in heat load calculations, selecting device according to specifications, etc. Here we are going to learn how to design in this software. Now let's come to the hierarchy. I'll first you I'll first show you a basic sample project as you can see here. Okay, okay, let's go. That is, as you can see here, first is title page. Okay, we'll click on title page and here you can see how the title page is. This title page is created dynamically. It is not inputted. It is not designed like this. Okay, these are all dynamic values. We cannot change these values from here. We can change them from the properties. Second, so this is how the title page looks like. This is our project name. This is our page name. This is our page number. These are the number of pages of how many pages we have. This is what created by on the date and edited on the date. Okay. So now I'll move to table of contents. As you can see, table of contents. So I'll press Alt 3 so you can now see table of contents. Okay. We'll come to this after few slides. Okay. So the function designation F. What does F mean here is I have considered this as a feeder. Okay. MP is mounting panel or mounting plate as you can say. GA is graphical analysis. Okay. In which we have external GA, internal GA. Both we have in this project. Then the main part comes as reports. Reports you can see terminal diagram, connection list, device tag list, cable diagram. All these are here. Okay. So now let's go with power wiring. Okay. So this is how a power wiring, basic power wiring looks like. Okay. So here there are lines L1, L2, L3, potential earth PE. Okay. Which are going to be continued to the next page So this is known as interruption points. Okay, just forgive me because this software hangs sometimes. So forgive me for 10 seconds. It will come back. Okay. So these are known as interruption points. Okay. You can go to insert and you can search here for interruption points. See. Okay. We'll come to that afterwards. Now what I will show you is this. This is MCB. This is MCCB. Okay. Yeah. So again it got hanged. It, okay. So as you can see here, this is MCCB. Okay. Or you can call it as MPCB as well. These are the contactor contacts, coil contacts. These are the terminals. Okay. And here we are using a structure box where we to differentiate terminal blocks from the power wiring. Okay. And here is the three-phase motor, which again I have considered it as a as on structure box, which is on field. Okay. So there is a shortcut key. We can press Alt and 3 so that it snaps to 100%. Okay. Now control wiring. So here, as you can see, control wiring, there is a MCB, one MCB. This is the stop push button, one stop push button. This is the start push button. This is the coil contact, and this is the coil. These are the connections. These are known as contacts. Again, I have drawn a structure box because this start push button is not in the control wiring but on the door. The start push button is on the door. So we have to put here door. Okay. Let's go for a general graphical analysis. Now I'll show you how the graphic analysis is. So this is external GA. As you can see here, this is external GA. So now when you will get bill of material, you will get these dimensions 800 mm by 600 mm by 300 mm. So this is the what width, height and depth. Okay. So this is how you create a GA. This is a sample GA. These are the cooling vents. If needed, you can create. If not given, you don't have to. Then this is internal GA. Okay. Here what I have done is we have just copy pasted that 800 by 600 mm ka panel. Then as you can see here, I have left 16 by 16 mm. Okay, what we can do here is we can write mm so that these are the ducts for for the wires. Okay, we have to keep these 16 by 16 ducts for passing the wires. Okay, as this is a sample project, you can see only one MPCB and one MCB, and this is also an MCB. These are the terminal blocks. Okay, and every each compartment has these ducts, cable ducts. Okay, now we will see how the reports look like. So first I will show you device tag list. Okay, so now you can see this is the device tag list. What all devices are used in our project are mentioned here. Okay, first is and where they are placed, that is also mentioned. Okay, so now when we'll hover over this while pressing control, so now I'll press control, you can see this function comes. When you'll click here, it will redirect you to where the MCB is placed. Okay, and this is not vice versa. You will need to again go to device tag list where I have shown you this, and here you can see the description, which is circuit breaker. This is also a circuit breaker. Okay, these are the bus bars. Okay, you can see these are the bus bars. Okay, this is also a circuit breaker, and you can just scroll here. You can see these are the push buttons S2. This is potential earth, or you can say ground. These are the terminal blocks. This is a start push button. This is a motor, and this is a mounting plate which have been placed. I'll show you. This is not seen. I'll show you. It is placed in internal GA. Okay. So now here you can see M1. If you can see M1 here, this is mounting plate. Okay. Unless and until you don't place mounting plate, these devices cannot be placed on this rung or in this page. Okay. So this is compulsory mounting plate. If you don't place, these cannot be placed here, or if you will try to place it, they will not come in this mode. They will come in symbols. Okay. Symbols means they will come like this. Okay. If I'll show you one. Okay. No, I'll not show you right now. I'll show you while doing a project. Then comes connection list. Okay. These are the connections. What does connection list say? These are the ferrules 103 source to target, from where the ferrule has started to the target. Okay. And to the next page, this is column 2, from where to where it has gone, and these are function definition. Okay. So this is how a connection list is, where we a connection list basically includes ferrules. Okay. From where the ferrule is gone, where is described here. Okay, again, I told you that you can press Control and click on this, so it will redirect you to this. Okay, now I'll go to terminal diagram. As we have only one terminal block, or sorry, not one terminal block, there are four terminal blocks, and it is considered as one terminal strip, right? So this is how it is. Now you can see here target destination. So from M1, from K1, the terminal block is came to M1. Okay, okay. So the terminal block is in between K1 and M1. Okay, terminal block X1 का second thing, second block. Okay, U1, V1, W1, PE, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 of X1. Okay, now you can see this, and this is how a sample project should look like basically. But this is very basic project. This so in industry we don't have to do such small projects. Okay, we'll have big projects, but to understand EPLAN, to understand how a project looks like, I have shown you this project, and in the next video we'll see from scratch that how to create an EPLAN project, or how to create a new project, then how to insert the symbols, devices, how to create a title page, how to create table of contents, power wiring, control wiring, and I'll show you what is higher level function. Okay, so now if you click here, just a second. Okay, so I'll show you what is higher level function and everything. Wait. Okay, what I'll do, I'll go to properties. Uh, Maybe power wiring properties. So now here you can see full page name. What does a full page name say? I'll click here, function designation and local designation. Okay, so this is F is known as higher level function, and this is known as the location designation. Okay, F means I have considered this as a feeder. Okay, so you can see this. These settings, schematic multiline, then scale, grid, and all these things we'll study in the next video. Thank you.